I moved to my parents' house, which was 500 feet from my house. I paid all the bills and gave her $800 a month, spending money for the kids or whatever. And I did that for a year. And the judge complimented me for being a good father and a good husband, because a lot of husbands, she said 99% of the husbands do not do what I did.
Yeah, they're just like that.
There's a right way and a wrong way. Bring it down. Don't get married. Don't get married. Okay? How old are you?
19.
Yeah, you got a good 10 years. But you're also quiet, so that leads me to believe you're a little bit more old soul. So that means you're probably a little bit more mature than a 19-year-old usually is.
So you're like 25 right now.
Yeah, you can maybe get by at 32. So don't get married till you're 32. All right. So this is the same denominator. Now be careful, because some teachers will put a plus right there.
Are you going to do that?
No, unless the thing algorithmically generates. But this problem came from a section with the same denominators. That's why they put them in different sections. I think this is 6.3. 6.4 is different denominators. Most of your questions will come out of 6.4. They're not going to come out of 6.3, unless I just feel like giving you one. All right, so I'm just going to write this as a x squared minus 7x plus 10, and I'm going to put everything on top since it's a common denominator. Don't forget that. Is that a plus?
Yes.
Okay, so that'd be 6 minus x, and I always do this. I always put the top in parentheses, because I'm going to distribute this positive 1, because if that was negative, you need to distribute so you don't mess up. So I get in the habit of doing this, so I don't forget when there's a negative here or a negative here. So 6 minus x plus 8 minus 6x over parentheses, x, 2, 5, negative and negative. So what's 6 plus 8? 15 or 14? 14, last time I checked here. And negative x minus 6 is negative 7x over x minus 2 times x minus 5. Now, I'm going to turn this around because intimidation. Don't want to intimidate, so we're going to put the x first because the x is first here. So we want to turn it around, make it easy on ourselves so we don't hyperventilate. And I got one question for you. It looks like we can factor out, but that'll give us a positive 2 here, right? Or negative 2. Hey, that'll work. But we got to factor out what? A negative 7. Don't factor out a 7 because you won't get the same thing. Negative 7, and that's going to leave x minus 2 over x minus 2 times x minus 5, and the x minus 2's cancel, and your final answer is negative 7 over x minus 5. Excuse me. Where in the world did you get that from? Oh, this ain't yours, is it? Okay, so I'm not going to pick on you, buddy. I was going to pick on you. I was going to say, God, you didn't know what you were doing.
It did confuse
I think, Miss Young, you did this one, didn't you?
Probably.
I don't know. I don't know if it...
This is section 0.65. Yeah, probably did.
Do you remember what you did? It looks like to me you got the signage wrong here, maybe. Because you did this right, didn't you? No, you got the signs wrong. You just didn't know what you were doing. That's all.
I was confused because the X was second. I probably got frustrated because I tried like 4 times.
You got frustrated, and what'd you do? Quit? You want Miss what? Work out the bottom.
Yeah. We'll go with that one.
Okay. Let's go on to the next one. I think we're going to finish all these and have plenty of time for the test. 6.3, 6.3. I think there was another 6.3 up here somewhere. There it is. 65/13. 6.3, 65/13. Okay, I will not give you these on the test because these are confusing. Okay? What they're wanting you to do,
Yes. They just
I
want
hate
you to
the
find
section.
a
This
common
whole entire
denominator.
section.
I would find a common denominator and change both of them. That's what I would do.
That's what it was.
Well, why don't they just say that?
Because I even looked at it, I was like, I did that, and then it was told me I was wrong.
All right, find the common denominator of 6x to the 6th and 12x to the 4th, which would be 12x to the what? 6? Because you know you always use the highest exponent. So do that. And just change the numerator, and that should be your answer. Think of it as doing this. I think I showed y'all this in class. When you get one like this, just think of it as 29 over 6x to the 6th plus or minus y over 12x to the 4th, and find what? Common denominator. Just don't do this. Don't do this. Just think of it as a fraction problem in 12x to the 6th, 12x to the 6th, and I'm just going to put that right there. And how many times will 6 go into 12? Twice. And how many times will x to the 6th go in x to the 6th? One time. So 2 times 29 is? Okay. Thank you. 58. So 58 goes right here. 6x, 12x to the 6. Sorry. I had a little bit of, what do you call it? Dyslexia there. And transpose my numbers. 12x to the 6th. Okay. All right. Now, how many times will 12 go into 12? One time. How many times will x to the 4th go into x to the 6th? X to the 2nd time. And x to the 2nd times y is x to the 2nd y. That should be your answer. Now, I don't know what if they're going to ask you for the common denominator or what. We're fixing to find out. But that should be your answer. So I'm going to take my handy-dandy mover. You know, it'd be nice if this thing would work with me one time. We get
It's
it.
alright, we got
Let me do this. There. There. And we're going to type in 3 here and 3 here. And go away. And do it again. And I gotta move it back. Sorry. I'm trying to help y'all out. There. Shoot.
It's okay.
It's not going to work with me. There.
I
It
think
didn't
it's-
get it. Trying, people. I'm trying. They got 58 over 12x to the 6th and x squared y times 12x to the 6th. So just treat it like a plus or minus and do it that way. But you won't, I won't put one of these on the test.
Yeah, those were dumb.
Yeah. I
Yeah, I
don't
saw
like
those. I
these.
was like, no, no.
They got it up as a drill. They're setting it up as a drill is what they're doing. I just don't like them. Be good for you to do like a worksheet of them, but I wouldn't give them the homework. All right. Now that moves us into, well, one more. We got one more 6.3. It's down here. 6.3, 67/14. I'm not going to do that one. I can do it. Well, what is the common denominator?
8.
8,
To the fourth.
p to the 4th, y to the 5th. Okay?
Okay. Now I know how to do it.
Okay.
I better.
And the reason I'm not going to go over it is I'd like to spend more time on 6.4 and the other sections because that's going to be a test. 6.4 is going to be a test question, no matter what it is. All right, I think that's all of 6.3s. I don't think we have any 6.4s except for one. 6.4, 7/2. And yes, that is a test question. It won't be a lot of these because it's simple. So not much challenge there. I would put this on there just to give you a little bit of confidence and so I can discourage you later on in the test. And give you a few points so I could keep you when you're down. Now be careful. Don't say 54 is the common denominator. Dang old put your 6 out there and your 9, 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, and sometimes 13, and figure out what your common denominator is. Oh, I'm looking at your text. Let me see what you sent. What? When someone gives you a compliment, you know you're hella ugly? I don't understand that.
When someone gives you a compliment, but you know deep down you're hella ugly,
What's hella ugly?
just really ugly.
Like F ugly?
Yeah. So they're just like, thanks.
That's funny. I just didn't know what, I figured that was ugly. I didn't know.
Yeah.
I'm going to post that. Okay. So, simplify, Dana. Simplify means what? That you're going to have a fraction. Bring it down, Dana. I was telling you, bring it down. I wasn't asking you what simplify means. All right. 6 and 9, 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, and sometimes 13. 2 will be a 3 and a 9. 3 will be a 1 and a 3. 3 will be a 1 and a 1.
I did it right.
So 9 times 2 is what?
18.
So you put 18 here and 18 here and minus and 6 will go into 18. 3 times 1 is 3. 9 will go into 18. 2 times 8 is, so the answer is negative. Thank you. 18. Yeah, I won't put too many of those on the test. That would make you feel like you know what you're doing. I want you to be uncomfortable and awkward and discouraged. So I only put one of those on the test. And we type in 3 so we can see if we got it right. Yep. Now let's look at the test. No yawning. All right. Where is it? Did I already load that chapter? So I think I did and made a copy. Let's look and see.
Passing that to me.
Oh, I'm gonna look at grade book anyway. I don't wanna make fun of people who hadn't done their homework.
Oh, go ahead.
What chapter are we on?
6 point something.
6.
6, 7, I think.
Go away.
I don't know.
Go away. Go away. 6.7.
I believe so.
I am not too happy right now. See all these smiley faces?
Okay, I'm going.
You know what that means?
I'm working on it.
That means I have not done the homework, Hubert, and I'm laughing at you. That's what it means.
I got a 0 on 6 point.
I'm on 6.7.
I'm just messing with y'all.
I'm on 6.4.
I'm on 6.12.
I was on 6.2.
I was on 6.7, but I decided to go back to 6.1 and start over.
I did. Not really.
I just stopped.
I quit.
I have 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 people I'm not too happy with right now.
Am I one of those people?
I don't know. I don't see the names.
What were you going on?
Wait,
The
which?
smiley faces. You see all these smiley faces?
Okay, so
So as long as you're 4, 1, 2, 3.
Right now, I'm happy with this person, this person, this person, and this person right here is trying, this person. It looks like this person may be printing out and doing it because there's a 0 there. That means they're just printing it out maybe. I don't know.
I was looking at them.
So,
Setting you
The only
questions.
reason I have an 18 is because I'm half, like, almost done with it.
is that you?
Yeah, I'm almost done
Well,
with
I'm not.
The zeros.
You don't have a bunch of smiley faces. I'm worried about all these smiley faces that I see, especially these 2.
The zeros is because I was opening them to see if there was
0 means that you opened it.
Yeah, I was seeing if there was any questions that looked difficult that I would.
So is that you?
Yeah, it's me.
Well, that also could mean that you're opening it up and printing it and going back and typing in the answers. So I don't say much about the zeros.
It's
I
not
just
so
don't
that
like.
big.
I don't like this.
I'm just slow. I'm slow.
I was just slow,
I'm a
that's
very
all.
slow person.
I ain't punchy. My brain works a little slow, and the talk, that's just the way I talk.
Who said that? Anybody know the movie that comes from?
No.
Rocky 2. When he's doing the commercials, and he says,
Yo, I ain't punchy. I got a slow brain. That's just the way I talk.
I am a Rocky fanatic. All right, so let's look at the test now that I've made fun of people that haven't done the work. All right. There's just a couple of people that are bothering me, but hopefully y'all will try to do it all at, before midnight.
Tonight?
Okay, I have not copied chapter 5, so I need to go in and get it. Let's see.
Okay.
I want to copy import. Next. My last class. Let's see. Chapter, I'll copy this one. I'm going to call this Unit 1, Test, Chapter 6. I'll call the other one Chapter 5. And we need to take these off, and I need to put the new ones on. And we need to take all the 5, 6 off. 5, 7. could give y'all 5 again, but I don't think that's fair.
Fair to other people or us?
No, I just don't think it's fair to do the same stuff over. And, well, actually, you're doing it 3 times because you're doing chapter 5 and then you're doing chapter 6. So you've already done chapter 5, so that would be 3 times. And you're doing enough over in chapter 6 to do chapter 5, so that's why I'm not putting it on there. You go in and put in easy questions. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. That's 25 questions. 6-1, 6-2, 6. See, I'll put 6-3 on there. 6-4, 6-5, 6-7. That's good.
That's good.
That's pretty good.
All right.
What?
No, 25's good.
I wasn't kidding.
Next. And today is the what?
Yeah, no.
Today's the 28th of May,
Okay.
2015.
May the what?
28th.
28th.
Yep.
We're going to start it today. I'm just start at 8 o'clock a.m. and we'll give it till
Next week. We get a whole week. Like we did.
everybody but people I don't like. Every week. Today's the 29th, right? 28th.
It'd be the 4th.
I'm thinking.
That's
I'm
nice.
going to give y'all till that Monday.
Like, the first, I was like, oh, how nice.
Right. Just give me a few days.
Don't ask for an extension.
I'm not gonna ask for an extension.
Somebody will, because they have 5 dead grade members.
But it would be nice, like, with the homework, it would be like tomorrow.
Homework will be due tonight.
Are you sure
Unless
you
I
can't?
like you.
Are you sure you can't like move it?
I'll make it tomorrow night.
Okay, thank
You're
you.
the best home.
No, I don't even want to hear it.
You really are.
I got a test, a paper I
All
have to write.
I got other. Yeah, I got. I don't got a.
And homework for chapter 6, 6.1, 6.2, 6.3, 6.4, 6.5, 6.6, and 6.7. I'll give everybody, I usually cut it off the day of, but I don't even know what the day is, 28th?
28.
I'll give y'all the Monday,
Oh,
because I like y'all.
so kind.
Oh, nice.
I don't want to hear it.
That's what I told the police officer person. He gave me my
Police
ticket.
officer person.
You got a ticket.
Yeah, but I could have went to jail, so I was like, thank you, you are so kind.
What did you do?
Okay,
Going fast.
she's important.
How fast?
She has to go fast. She's important.
I had to go fast, and I didn't have my driver's license or my insurance, and
I think that's stupid having to have proof of insurance.
the
If you
cop
got
was
to
so-
now, how can you not get a tag and a sticker if you don't have insurance? I mean, the tag and the sticker should be proof enough. Because I can't keep up with those little cards. I can't keep up with them.
I put them in my glove box.
Okay,
Yep.
all
I
right.
made one and I put it
Who's
in my
got questions?
Well, I haven't done all of the homework, so I don't have questions.
Y'all got until,
Tomorrow.
as far as questions, we'll do one more review day of questions tomorrow. After that, we're going on. What's the next unit?
3 and 7.
That's
Unit
fun.
2.
That's where we get into graphing.
Oh.
So you might want to get some graph paper, because I do require you to have graph paper. All right, y'all get out of here. Have a good
She's
day.
like, oh, I'm going.
Everybody can come to Office Depot to get brown paper.
What they could do is give you some money, and you just get a big old pack for
I don't go
everybody.
there. I'm off for 2 weeks. No.
All right, y'all be good. Oh, we gotta stop. There we go. Thank you, Dana. Y'all be good.